I know moving to America can be challenging and sometimes confusing, especially if you've never been there before. There are a lot of states that have different rules and regulation and the taxes that you have to pay, and of course the employee benefits that we've talked about from our previous episodes, from the last 2 episodes, if you guys have seen it. But if you haven't, you can feel free to check it out before you watch this video so you can better understand all the monthly expenses of a J1 intern. But for today's video, I'm going to give you more tips on how you can save money while you are in your J1 program. So if you're interested, then just keep on watching. Amigas, welcome back to my channel, the #1 place for J1 Feeds and American culture. If you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell so you'll always be notified whenever we upload new jam-packed videos. And speaking of jam-packed videos, in today's video, you're in a treat because I'm going to give you 10 tips to save more money while you are in your J1 program and how you can lessen your monthly expenses. But before we dive into the video, we have an important shout out to do. Now, if you're wondering how you can be featured in the next video, well, all you have to do is like this video and leave a comment down below, or you can take a screenshot of this video and post it in your Instagram story. But don't forget to tag me at rioworldwide.co so I can see your post. So now let's proceed to the video. So for my #1 tip for you guys is keep track of your expenses. So how can you keep track of it? Is by writing it in a journal or like just a regular notebook and write everything that you will be spending on that day. And also, if you don't have any notebook or journal with you, you can just use the notes inside your phone so you can, keep track of it. Or you can also download some money budgeting apps in the App Store or in the Google Play, where it will help you how to budget your monthly expenses. So as you can see from the screen, this is a screenshot of my old journal way back in 2017 and 2018. As you can see, it is all detailed, and I told you guys that it's very important to track your expenses. In that way, you know how much you are spending and you know how much you are saving, and if you are losing money or not. Because most of the time, I'm not saying that you're gonna have a bad roommates or bad co-workers, but sometimes you can lose your money if you don't take care of it. So always make sure that you track all of your expenses and you secured your money. So as you can see, I put each date every time I will spend money. So for example, let's start with December 17, 2017. I paid $5.50 for taxi. For food, I paid $11.60, and I put current means I only have $782 left because in that time I have $800 for my pocket money. So see, I am so very detailed about all of the informations that I'm spending, and I just always want to make sure to secure my money and not losing anything. So I have total my expenses for the first month that I have arrived in Florida, and for transportation I spent $22.12 for the first month. For food, I spent $116.46, and for personal stuff like skincares and all of that stuff that you need to buy on the first month that you don't really need, but well, I spent $199.27. And for my second month, just to give an idea if it will change immediately, is that for transportation I spent $16.27. So now it is lower than the first month. Why? Because I already get busy working, so I rarely spend my time like traveling or like going to the grocery store. Usually I will just ask my friends to buy me some groceries if they are going there, or I will order it online, so I don't have to spend money for transportation. Extra tip. And for food, I spent $73.07, and for personal stuff I spent $118.66. So I have my notes in here so I don't forget the exact numbers. Next is opening a savings account. When you open a checking account in your bank, you can ask them if you can also open a savings account. So in that way, you can separate the money that you are getting from, your salary from the hotel that will go directly to the checking, and you can automatically like set up a payment of, like, for example, every time you receive your paycheck, they will automatically take $200 and put it in your savings. Or if you don't want to set up an automatic payment from your checking account to your savings account, you can just manually do it. Whenever you feel like you want to put more money in your savings account, then you can do that as well. Now, you already have a savings account for your savings. Now, I highly recommend also to open a credit card. Why? Because when you are spending money for your monthly expenses, you are not earning anything really. But if you are using your credit card to pay for your bills, you are earning points that converts into money or cash rebates. Or sometimes it can be like a travel points. It depends on what kind of credit card you are getting. Now, you might be thinking, well, I don't want to pay any interest. Well, you don't have to pay any interest as long as you are paying before your due date. But of course, if you don't pay after your due date, that's the time that you're gonna pay for interest. But again, if you are paying always on time, just like thinking of, don't overspend, of course, but if you are using your credit card wisely and use it just, to pay for your bills and just pay it immediately after that, then in that way you can earn points while not paying for any interest. Tip number 4, use coupon deals. There's a lot of coupons that you can find everywhere. Either you are shopping online or you are in the grocery store. So usually, if you are going to grocery stores, all of their coupon deals will be in front before you enter the grocery store. Or if you are shopping online, there's a lot of coupons that you can search. Like for example, promo code for Uber, promo code for Lyft, promo code for Postmate, first-time users, promo code for this, promo code for that. So in that way, you can save extra cash while buying your groceries or while shopping online. Next is student discount. If you are a work and travel participant, or if you are, in a J1 visa, of course, you are automatically considered as a student. Now, if you still have your student ID, you can use that in so many stores, even online or in a physical store. There are some companies or brands that offer student discount, especially if you are in a cinema. That's the only time that I've tried it, that if you're a student, they give you a discount in the cinema tickets. So guys, always make sure if you're a student that always bring your student ID to get an extra discount. Okay, so for our next tip, I am actually contemplating on this, if what should I suggest you guys, pay in cash or pay in card. Well, I would say you can use both of them in your own terms, because like for me, I don't want to use cash because if they are stolen, you cannot get your money back, or you cannot track that money, where is it going. But if you are paying in card, for example, I don't want it to happen, but if your card or if your wallet or your bag is stolen, then at least you can call your bank that, hey, my money got stolen, or hey, my cards are stolen, can you lock out my account? So those are the scenarios that really convince me that, okay, I always just want to use my card. And also, I don't have to keep track always of my expenses if I'm using my card, because I can just go to the statements where I can see all of the transactions that I did using that card, and also how much did I spend on that certain stores and when did I spend that certain money. So in some cases, people prefer to use cash so they know, or they can see how much money they can really spend. But for me, you should always be aware of how much money you are spending. So like what I've said, I just love using card because I can have more security in my money. But if you are the kind of person that, you can't really track how much you are spending, or if a credit card always tempts you to buy more things than, you should spend, then if that doesn't work for you, then don't do it. Just do cash, whatever that works for you and also works on your lifestyle. So my next tip is, when you are traveling, the cheapest airline that also has the nice service that I have experienced is through Southwest. Now, I'm not affiliated with Southwest. I just love using it. You can also download their app, so it's easier for you to track your flights and what time, it will be departing and stuff like that. And also, Southwest offers free 2 bags. So if you are a heavy traveler that you always need 2 luggages whenever you travel, so Southwest may be the best choice for you. And also with this airline, I rarely experience canceled flights or delayed flights. And I actually have never experienced it, to be honest. So that's why I highly recommend these airlines, because it's really good for your bucks if you are saving money and if you want something that is very convenient. Also guys, just to add, earlier I said that using credit cards can help you saving more money. So if you are a frequent traveler, I highly suggest to get a Visa credit card so you can earn travel points whenever you are traveling. And also, if you have a Visa credit card, if you buy something online that is not in the US, or for example that certain store is like Australia based or Canada based, then you will not get charged for any interest. Again, of course, it depends what bank you are using because they all have different rules, but most of the time if you're using Visa credit card, you earn travel points and you don't pay any interest if that company is overseas. So my next tip for you guys is be aware of the taxes that you have to pay in your state, because there are states that have state tax, there are states that doesn't have state tax, there are states that has expensive sales tax that you have to pay every time you buy anything. You should also be aware of the city tax and all of the other taxes that you have to pay when you are in that current state. So again, always be aware the taxes that you have to pay in that certain states. Do your research. There's Google there. Make Google your best friend, because you can search anything and look up anything in Google and get as much information that you need to. So my next tip for you guys is buy only what you need. Now, you can still buy all of the things that you want or you've been thinking of, or if there's a sale, you can still of course spend money on that, but always spend within your means. Don't overspend on something that are stupid or will not make sense, or you don't really need in your life. If that is something that for example like a laptop, if you need it in your schoolwork, or if you need it, for example, in your work that will help you to become a better J1 intern, then okay, buy a new laptop. But if you are just buying a new laptop just to, say or look that you're rich or you already got something or have the latest gadget, then I don't think that that is the best way to do it. Buying your own car during your internship here in the United States will really help you, to save you more time and will help you to have less hassle. And also, if you are like a frequent traveler, then okay, get a car. But if you are just getting a car even though you live right next to the hotel, then I don't think that that's the best choice that you can do as a J1 intern. Okay, my next step for you guys is know your employee benefits. For example, you are working in Texas Marriott and you want to travel to California, and you don't have any relatives there and you don't have a place to stay with, so you can just book a hotel under Marriott and get your employee benefits. There's a lot of employee benefits if you are with big companies, especially even with food, with your rooms and all of the services that they offer. So always know or ask your HR officers what are your employee benefits. In that way you can save more money and not just traveling. Example, you want to pamper yourself or give yourself a reward and stay in your own hotel and experience what a guest is experiencing from the service that you guys are offering, then maybe they have like some employee benefits that okay, you have one free stay in our hotel, or for example, okay, you can eat all you can for 2 days in our restaurant, stuff like that. So always know what are your employee benefits, and that way you can save more money. Be careful in everything you say, because the universe can hear you, and whatever you put out in the world, that will come back to you. So if you always say that I cannot afford this, then you will never be able to afford these certain things. But if you can say that okay, this is like worth 100,000, but how can I make 100,000 to afford this? Okay, this program costs like $5,000. Okay, how can I afford this $5,000 worth of program? It's all about your mindset and how you look at things. So if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and comment down below if you have any more questions. By the way, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell so you'll be the first one to be notified whenever we upload new jam pack videos. And speaking of jam pack videos, for next week video, we will do a live webinar with Sprint Tax, my official partner for tax preparer or tax return. So if you guys are interested or if you have any questions about your taxes and also if you are eligible to receive the stimulus check, then comment down below so we can include your questions and answer it during the live. Again, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell so you'll be the first person to be notified whenever we upload new jam pack videos. And while waiting for that video, make sure to click these two videos right here. I make a lot of J1 videos that is for sure will help you in your J1 program. And I'll see you next week. Thank you so much, guys. Bye for now.